My name is Alex Thorpe, and I'm from Orlando, Florida. And I decided to come on this trip because of my major of history with an Asian Studies minor. So to be able to experience Japanese culture and history, not just in one location like Tokyo, but to be able to travel both to the big cities and to the local rural regions is really, really important to me to really experience a well-rounded vision of Japan. So this trip provided that for me. The history and culture of Ohtawara City is really impressive, and for me really helps ground my understanding of Japanese culture and history. I was really impressed with the natural beauty of this area. Anywhere from the small dense forests in between the rice fields. I think that's a pretty cool contrast. And then being able to go up into the mountains and feel the difference in the atmosphere and the weather, and being able to look out over all of Ohtawara City. It was striking, really it was. And we got to walk around in horse ranch academies, and got to walk on a hiking trail in the mountains of Ohtawara City. I got to walk around the downtown area and in the rivers, or near the rivers of Ohtawara City. So it's nice to see the natural beauty of Japan, not just the modern side of Japan, the built-up part. We've also done farm stay. We stayed at a local farmer's house, and he's very hospitable and provided us with his food and his drink from his home very generously.
You can't get this anywhere. I've never tasted tomato.
I really like Japanese architecture, so all the houses on the farms are all beautiful in my opinion. You know, sleeping on the floor, the sliding bamboo doors. So if anyone ever wants to come experience traditional Japanese like living, come to Ohtawara. The language barrier was definitely an obstacle at first, and trying to read signs and getting around, but you know, people, even though they don't speak that great of English, they're always willing to help and at least try and get you in the right way. And then it's a completely different culture, you know, so that's always fun to experience. You know, that's the whole reason to travel, is to get that different culture aspect and see how life on the other side of the globe is like. That was a lot of fun, you know. He has a very extensive sake collection, Akira-san, and it was an honor for him to to take out to try some of his very, very delicious sake, you know, that he usually, I guess, would save for himself, but the fact that he wanted us to try it was very nice, you know, and it showed that he really wanted us to enjoy our stay. And even though there was a language barrier, we felt like we were at home with him, you know, and it was very sad to have to leave.
I'll be back.
I'm impressed by the hospitality of the people. The food is really good, and I feel like I got a good idea of what happens on a farm, and yeah, it was definitely something that I won't forget.
This trip is really a dream come true. I've wanted to come to Japan for a long time. I didn't think that it would ever happen. So to be able to experience Japan is really, really special to me. So being able to go to Ohtawara City and experience just the rural countryside of Japan that I've always wanted to see really is really fulfilling for me, and I'm glad that this experience exists. I'm glad that you guys are doing what you're doing to promote this. I think it's very important.
本当に自分のファミリーになったような気持ちで、本当別れが悲しい。また自分も行ければ行きたいし、来てもらえればなおさら嬉しいし、そういうことで、日本のことを忘れないでいてほしいと思います。
一緒に生活してみると、娘みたいなものでね、とっても可愛いです。また来ていただきたいですね。
また行きたいしな。
私も行きます。はい。はい、元気でね。
Experience Japan for real. Experience Japan for real.
Experience Japan for real.
If you want to experience Japan for real, come to Ohtawara City.